Hey everybody, hey everybody, hey everybody. Sorry I'm late. I was just coming back from Walgreens. I had to pick up some prescriptions and they took forever. So, but if you haven't heard, the Yankees have put Clark Schmidt on the 15-day IL with a right lat strain. Okay. And they've called up Cody Morris, and it sounds like Cody Poteet is going to take his rotation spot on Saturday. So, but Aaron Boone also announced a little bit ago that Clark Schmidt's going to not throw for 4 to 6 weeks. So, it gives us an idea of how severe it might be in a timeline here. Now, let's just say 6 weeks. That's going to take us to the middle of July. And then they're going to have to ramp them up a little bit. That takes us probably to the trade deadline. So, are the Yankees going to be pursuing another pitcher leading up to that point or before that point? I mean, they've got guys like, Luke Weaver, they can stretch out, Cody Poteet, and so on. They've got JT Brubaker too, but he's not ready yet. So, they've got other arms. Okay, and Gerrit Cole he has yet to come back too. But let's just say Gerrit Cole comes back mid to late June. We're going to be without Cole and Schmidt for the next month. And the Yankees rotation without Cole has filled in admirably. They have performed admirably. But this is the first test now. They're going to be without Cole and Schmidt. So, and they may add to the pen too. They may add a long reliever. But the question is, do you think they're going to pursue another starting pitcher? And it could be a reliever too, but in particular, a starting pitcher. Let me know what your thoughts are. Shout out to everybody in here, by the way. Jack, Stephen B, Daniel, what's good, everybody? Consigliere, there he is. Yeah, I don't think Trevor Bauer is going to happen. That's gonna screw with the chemistry of the team. So that's not going to happen. I mean, there's a reason why nobody's signing him. So you know. And yeah, Cashman does turn out just average guys into good pitchers. So, and will they call up Will Warren? I mean, Clayton Beater's coming off a minor injury too. So, will they call up one of these guys? Is the other question too. But saying 4 to 6 weeks of not throwing, Stephen B. So it's more than it's probably like 2 months he's going to miss, maybe even more than that. So, and which should take him to the trade deadline potentially after. So this is a big blow to the Yankees rotation, but it is a lat strain on the right side, which is his pitching arm. So there are some. That's what we know right now. That's what we know right now. So and yeah, they might. Jack, you're 100% right. I mean, this is all the more reason now to see it to keep Nestor Cortez. So it sounds like number one. Yeah, it sounds like Poteet's going to pitch Saturday. For in Schmidt's spot. So, and maybe they'll keep him up here. Who knows? So, and maybe they called up Morris right now for the bullpen or something. Yet, I'm not sure. Maybe they're gonna wait until the day of or something like that, just for roster manipulation, so on and so forth. Maybe they need another bullpen arm right now. So they brought up Morris. Poteet's been stretched out a little bit more, and they don't need him until Saturday. So what's the point calling him now anyway when he's just going to sit on the bench and they'll be down a roster spot if they do that. So I see the logic there. I see the logic. So Toronto may go. We'll see. I mean, Alek Manoah it got sent for an MRI today with elbow pain, so he might be another guy who needs Tommy John. So we'll ask. We'll see what we'll see what happens there. Let's see. It sounds as if Poteet's going to pitch Saturday. So this is not a pregame show, Jonathan. Just a regular stream. I don't know if I'm going to go late. These West Coast games are tough for me because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes. So, and I get up. I have early morning rises a lot of days. So, and I do need to have some semblance of sleep. So, but shout out to all these in here. But this is more important than the post game right here. I mean, this is a big deal. But let me know what your thoughts are, gang. What do you think the Yankees will do? And what do you think the Yankees should do? Joe Brown, Stephen B. Devin's in the house. Fortrain, Maz is in place. Lorenzo. Shout out to all of yous. Shout out. Terrell's in the house too. Yeah, I mean, a trade could help. Yeah, I mean, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Doing pretty good Mazza. I had to. I was at Walgreens for like a half an hour waiting for them to. They were supposed to deliver stuff for us, and they didn't do that today, so I had to go pick it up. So, and, yeah. But what do you think, Gang? Tommy John, Sean. I mean, Alec Manoa might need Tommy John. Clark Schmidt's not going to need Tommy John. This is a lat. This hasn't. This is not with his elbow or his forearm, which is good. Which is a good thing. Um, JT Brubaker, he's not supposed to be here until like late June or early July, Stephen B. As far as we know right now. So, and we might see you and just Gomez more often right now. Jonathan, you're right about that. They just optioned him out, but they might bring him back. So, I don't know, Brandon. It's going to be interesting to see because they don't want to they don't want to kill the momentum, and being down two starters is going to be. We don't know how they're going to. We don't know how they're going to respond yet. So, you know, I've been given updates regularly, Joe. Cole's thrown from 120 feet, and he's already on the mound throwing simulated innings and all that stuff. And I've been given regular updates on Cole, Joe. But yeah, he started at like 30, then 60, and 75. Then he got up to 120 before he transitioned to the mound. And then he did mound sessions without hitting. Now he's doing mound sessions with hitting. So he's facing live hitters now, which is good. So he'll start a rehab assignment soon, but it's still I still think he's a month away. And now with him being a month away and then Schmidt being potentially 2 or 3 months away, I don't know. I'm not sure. Trade an outfielder for Braves arms. I don't know. I mean, Braves might not have arms available because Spencer Strider is down with Tommy John. So you know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, I would not mess with Shohei with Juan Soto for pitching. There's no way. I wouldn't do that. I'm telling you, Joe, these West Coast. This is where I don't go live every night after the West Coast games. It's too much because it's like almost 1 a.m. for me. So, and having 3 young daughters that get me up really early, I need to sleep. So I generally recap it in the morning, the following morning, during these West Coast games. But I do think, yeah, Texas Buckeye, I'm with you. I don't know who they're going to get, but whether it be calling up somebody or calling up back somebody or adding a pitcher, I do think they need to make some type of add. Jake Boss, it's a right lat strain. Right lat strain. So Aaron Boone said he's not going to throw for 4 to 6 weeks. And then after that, they're going to have to ramp him up to throw, and they'll have to get into some rehab games. So it's going to be probably 2.5 months since we see him again. You know, um, you know, I don't know if they don't need Jazz Chisholm now. I don't know. I mean, if they don't think Torres is going to cut it, then maybe Jazz Chisholm provides an option. But his bat's been heating up a little bit. Joe Romero is a guy. I think he's a more likely get. He's another lefty touted reliever from the Cardinals. That he's going to be easier to get than Ryan Helsley. But crazy. Yeah, been hearing rumors about this new guy Juan Sotani. Yeah, I heard about that. Call Andy Pettit. Yeah, I'm not sure, Maz, about Jazz Chisholm. I don't think. I think they're gonna. Me personally, but I think Casham's gonna quietly look to acquire pitching now. I'm just not sure. Like, let's see how they play these next couple games, how they respond to this news. That'll give us a good idea of the character of this team, right? So, I think Johnny Cueto's a free agent. I think. Well, this probably puts the rest of the potential Nestor Cortez trade. That'd be my guess is they're probably gonna wind up keeping him. Yeah, this is a a tough blow a devastating blow that we did not expect. Well, Clark Schmidt was pitching pretty well too. I could see that too. Fortunately, Braves getting. I could see the Braves or the Royals doing it. Yeah, somebody like that, Alex. Yeah, bullpen owner, someone that can throw middle relief, someone who can throw multiple innings, which is one reason when Cole came back, I had Nestor Cortez tab for long relief from the lefty side. But I don't know. And Mello, yeah, I mean, maybe they'll call the Marlins. Scott Nardi, somebody, AJ Puck, can throw multiple innings too. Like Monty's over. He's signed with the Diamondbacks, Jack. He signed with the Diamondbacks. Yeah, Buckeye. I don't think that's going to happen now. The Nestor Cortez trade this is giving them less leeway to do that now. Yeah, I mean, probably Alex. I mean, somebody we're not thinking of, and this is where Cashman's good, right? Of finding somebody, and we're like, who the hell is that? Like, did any of us had any of us heard of Clay Holmes before we came here? I didn't. I'm like, fucking Clay Holmes, what the hell? And now he's one of the best closers in baseball. So just crazy. But again, they're lucky they had this good of a run with the starting rotation and they have this much of you know, a cushion here. Lance Lynn, I think he signed with the Cardinals too, Jack. He signed with the Cardinals. Sonny Gray signed with the Cardinals. A couple other guys signed with the Cardinals. Get him, baby. Enjoy those games, Maz. Enjoy those games and keep driving safe too, man. Milwaukee, do it, baby. Do it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Aggressive. Hell yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man, because Corey Lopez got roughed up. He threw his glove into the stands. And then when they asked him, he's like, "It doesn't matter. I'm the worst effing team in baseball." So, like, he called out his Mets. I don't know if the Yankees want that type of um, mojo in here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But, he's a decent pitcher, Jorge Lopez. Might be able to give him some length too. And his role will be different here at the Yankees too. So, possible. I just don't know. I don't know if they want that type of attitude being brought in here. But you never know. If he can pitch, he can pitch. And now they might be considering everybody since Schmidt's down now. So, you know. Well, exactly, Stephen B. Clemens is here. Yeah, Richie. They are shorthanded. Ugh. Come on, Rangers. Come on, Rangers. Exactly, Texas Puck. I don't think they want to mess with the chemistry that they've built, which is a reason why they're not signing Trevor Bauer, because he would disrupt the chemistry. There's a reason why no other team's offering, not even the minimum, because he would disrupt the team chemistry wherever team he goes. So unless they list some kind of conduct clause where if he gets out of hand, you're cut immediately. But I'm not sure him and his agent are going to go for that. You know, we'll see. Yeah, be safe out in Texas, guys. Storms, tornadoes, all kinds of stuff, man. Be careful, please, guys. Well, yeah, Jake Boss, exactly. Like the starters have, I mean, given us everything they could have. They performed more than incredibly. I'm so proud of what these guys have done. And at some point, it was inevitable somebody was probably going to go down. And the question is now, do we have enough behind them? This is why Cashman's stockpiling guys like Luke Weaver. He can be long relief. JT Brubaker, converted starter, can be long relief. People call him dumpster diving, but these are the types of moves that are going to become valuable, right? So it's crazy, man. I'll check him. I'll check him I'll check him as. I saw the Milwaukee image. That was pretty awesome, bro. Pretty awesome. Yeah, Cali earthquakes are pretty ridiculous, man. And Baltimore's playing better now too. So the Yankees have to, yeah, the Yankees have got to keep pace with their Orioles, most definitely. Well, exactly, Texas Buckeye, exactly. If you need a conduct clause, you probably don't need that guy. If you need to worry about whether a guy's going to behave or not, you don't need. Exactly right. You don't need the type of guy like that. You don't need to babysit these players. This guy's a grown man. He's an adult. He's a professional, ball player. Like, come on, you know, fighting the Rangers been nice. Come on, Rangers, wake up and kick their asses, man. Yeah, I mean, you Andres Gomez, Will Warren, they've got guys that can come up. Mark Selvage, so like, there are some guys. So, but it could change their approach at the trade deadline. You know, I mean, Cole will be back before the deadline. Schmidt will be back, or sounds like around the deadline. So, can they stay afloat until these guys come back? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Gonzalez, Ferguson, Santana, but I mean, the bullpen has a combined, like, collective ERA of a low two right now. So they're one of the best bullpens in baseball, which is fantastic. So I'll take as much dumpster diving as possible as we can get. Yeah, yeah. Sean Cohn, Sturts, Lieber, Aaron Small, Clemens. Remember those guys? I can see Cashman pulling a move like that too. Some dude we had never heard of. And be like, who the hell is this? And all of a sudden, he's pitching well. Anthony Clark Schmidt got placed on the 15-day IL with a right lat strain, but Aaron Boone announced he's going to miss at least 4 to 6 weeks of no throwing, which is going to mean his timetable is going to be 8 to 10 weeks probably. So, 'cause if you're not going to throw to 4 to 6 weeks and then they got to ramp you up, then you got to get into rehab games. So, yeah. Astros, yeah. Could you imagine getting Framber Valdez or something like that? Damn, but I I would be hesitant to trade with the Astros. I think so too, Stephen. Like we have done enough to fortify the team to be still damn good while these guys are out. And I mean, we'll see now how well they play, right? How much they can stay afloat, how much they can, you know, stay on the top of the American League East with these guys out. 40% of their starting rotation. That's a pretty tough, proposition to deal with. It really is. So Severino, yeah, I mean Severino's also had like he's had Tommy John, he's had 20. He's had so many injuries. When Luis Severino, it's crazy. Um, Bartolo Colon, he's like 50. Charlie Hudson, damn. Okay. The Mets, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Clemens. I could see them offloading Pete Alonso. Um, might as well get some value back for him. I don't think they're going to be contending anytime soon. They don't hate Marinaccio. He's had trouble staying healthy, but their relief is fine right now. And they brought back Ian Hamilton. Ian Hamilton's is a little step up from Marinaccio, so they don't hate him. But he did have injury problems the last 2 years before this year. So, but to his credit, he's been pretty decent. I don't honestly, Joe. I mean, hypothetically, it sounds fantastic, but I don't think either team would trade. The Yankees won't trade Jones, and Pirates are definitely not going to trade Skeens. That'd be freaking crazy, though. Yeah, Warren's got some mechanical things to work on too. Yeah, Josh Van Meter. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, even with that Lorenzo, even with all those guys they had last year, they didn't do much with Buck Showalter. So, uh, you know, Jared Jones for Jemai Jones. That's an interesting one. I personally pass on Severino. That's just me though. Um, I'll take a guy like Adam Ottavino, but I'll pass on Sevy. It's too much of a risk, and this wasn't even Boone overuse. They had way too many injuries. Their pitchers couldn't give them a length, so they had to overuse bullpen. There's a lack of options overuse. It's not necessarily a Boone thing. I know a lot of folks love to blame Boone for that, but it wasn't his fault that Judge missed 60 games, that Stanton missed 60 games, like Severino, not Severino, Cortez was out for a bunch, Rodon was out for a bunch. That's not Boone's fault. He just had lack of options to deal with, unfortunately. Nice. Good for Gary Sanchez. Good for Gary Sanchez, Mazza. Well, exactly. He's got. I mean, I would agree, Clemenza. He's got to kind of move into the, you know, the 21st century with his managing style. I agree. No. Yeah. Yeah. I pass on him. I saw somebody DJ Glaber and DJ for Tarek Skubal. I don't think I would send both of them for Skubal. But I don't know if Tigers are going to trade him either. He's a valuable asset for them. That'd be an interesting one. I'm guessing Cashman's probably on the phone right now. So I'm guessing he's on the phone. You know. But Skubal, yeah. That'd be nuts if he got traded. He really would be. It really would be. But yeah, Schmidt. Well, Sports Guru, he's not gonna throw for 4 to 6 weeks. So let's just say 6, and then it's gonna probably take 2 weeks to get him, ramped up, just his arm strength again, and then get into game rehab. So I'm guessing 10 weeks, at least 10 weeks. Sports Guru, probably 2.5 months, maybe 3. Yeah. Yeah, I want Ron Washington. I always like Ron Washington. He's a good guy. I like him. He's a good dude. Yeah, Tarek Skubal, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. No, exactly, Sports Guru. So, which is why I'm going to keep our eye out on to see if the Yankees are going to make any moves, right? Let me take a look. I'm not saying right now, but like, don't be surprised if we wake up tomorrow morning and the Yankees freaking made a trade, right? It's like, whoa, what the hell? And let's just have a quick look. Let's have a quick look. No, no. Hmm. Now let me check one more area here for the Yankees. Let's see if they have. There's no news there. There's no news here. No, nothing yet. It's too soon. Yeah, Rodon's been good. He's been great. Stroman's been great. Yep. Hill's been great. But I think Cole's at least a month away too. I agree. Yep. Let's see if I play. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid, Consigliere. Pretty solid teams. Brother, always pleasure coming out. Always love having you out here, Mazza, man. Keep working your way to the East Coast, man. And I took a look at the schedule. The Yankees are in Camden I think in July and September. If I can get to a September game, maybe you can get to one too, and I'll have to go to a game with you. So I'll keep you updated on that. But they are going to be there in September. Yeah, Chase Hampton has avoided Tommy John. E. Frost, Buckeye, he's not scheduled until about, I'm hearing late June, early July. But he's another guy who can throw multiple innings too. That's what we're hearing right now. Yeah, June's a pretty good, tough schedule. It is pretty tough. No, E. Frost is still here, Joe Crispy. They traded for him. He's got like 4 more controllable years. They're not going to give that up. He had Tommy John. He's coming back from that. So Nice, Jonathan. Get that Camden. Camden's a pretty cool stadium. I see cold before July or early July. Fat Boone, I don't know yet, man. I don't know whether they call up somebody, whether they trade for somebody. That's it's it's. I think it's too early to get a feel for the pulse of this thing to see who are they going to get. I'm not sure, but Efrost has been out for a bit. Yep. Yes, indeed. Lightning. You do be safe out there, Consuelo. You got to be careful, brother. You get very careful. I don't know about that, sports guru. I think the Yankees' offense will be okay. Mm. Oh, nice. Skeens playing the Dodgers Wednesday the 5th. Nice. Skeens is a good looking pitcher, man. He's a good looking pitcher. I just hope he stays healthy. I really do. Yeah. So I expect them to add a starter or a reliever um in the near future to try to, you know, patch this as much as they possibly can soon before it gets out of hand, and then they have to, address while it's already bleeding. I think they want to stop the bleeding. They'd be smart to stop the bleeding sooner than later. So Cody Morris is coming up, sports guru, but Cody Poteet is going to take his spot. Schmidt's spot in the rotation on Saturday. So Cody Morris might be here tonight for a long relief, tomorrow for long relief, and maybe he'll be optioned out, or sometime maybe he'll stay up here. But Cody Poteet's supposed to be pitching in DJ spot on Saturday, so there will be another corresponding roster move in the next 2 days. We don't know who it's going to be yet, but there will be a corresponding roster move to get Cody Poteet up here. There has to be one. Have a great night too, Alex. Yeah, man. Let's win this series. Let's win this for Clark, man. Let's go out there and do it for Clark. Really. I'll let you all go, by the way. But I wanted to see what your pulse was on this, how you're feeling about it. Um, let's see. And this one stings a little bit. This is a punch to the gut. I'm still confident they'll be okay, but confident with caution. Confident with caution. I would do the same, Buckeye. Start him in Double A and just kind of let him work his way back. We could probably get by with Cody Poteet, and then you've got Luke Weaver too. They can even, go 4 innings each or something like that. They could do that too. But I would keep an eye out to see if the Yankees make another trade in the next week or so. Yeah, this is when Cashman does this type of stuff. He just wake up tomorrow and he's made a trade, so we don't really get any insight on stuff. So yeah. Yeah, Herman and Peter. Yeah, no kidding. Joe Brown. No kidding, man. Close coming back soon. What are they getting? They will, Dave Portnoy. Because Clark Schmidt's out right now. And they want to keep this momentum going. So they're going to do something. But yeah, I would see. But yeah, Cody Poteet and Will and Weaver. So Luke Weaver. Beta. Harrison Beta was asked for his New York Mount Rushmore today, and he said all Yankees players. I don't know if he's happy over here with the Mets. Yeah. Yeah, CC openly talked about his alcohol problems. Yeah. Yeah, Herman's with the Pittsburgh Pirates. But this is a significant loss, losing Clark Schmidt. It really is. They signed him in free agency. They got him last year, Sports Guru. He was a free agent, so Clayton Beater was on the IL with some inflammation somewhere. So I don't know if he's off the IL yet, Portnoy. I'm not sure. Exactly, Clemenza. Who would be out playing for the Mets? Can't think of anybody, dude. I can't. Yeah, Cody Poteet's getting Schmidt's spot, at least on Saturday, and then I think moving forward he'll probably get that. We'll see. Black Guy Day. We'll get the black guy the day he get put on waivers. I have a conspiracy theory that him and Donaldson were fighting like the Moneyball movie. Him and Donaldson. You mean Herman? Herman Joe? What are you talking about? Yeah, we heard earlier. I think it was memorable too that Cody Poteet was going to take his spot at least for the near future. Oh, Harrison Bader. Okay, were they? Not surprised. I think the chemistry got worse when Donaldson came here. Unfortunately, and they needed to move on for him to get that chemistry back. And now they've got the chemistry now is completely different. Completely different. Uh, we'll see. We're in first place right now. I know they're going to try to do whatever they can to stay there. They really are, and I mean they're in a good spot right now. But this is really gonna test them. It really is. Nah, I don't think Sebi's gonna come back, Chet. I'd be surprised. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if Sebi came back. Uh, get him a drink, yeah. Don't lie to me, insults my intelligence. Michael Corleone style right there. Makes me very angry. I like it, Buckeye. I like it. That's the Dawn line right there. I thought it was kind of a comical call. Can't see anyway that interference call Juan Soto. I don't think it made any sense. So Ranger Suarez, Brandon. I'm not sure if anybody's gonna be able to duplicate what Hill's doing. In all honesty, he's been out of this world. He really would. He really is. And I agree. Sebi would be a panic move. I agree. Hmm. Yes, indeed. Was a Yeah. He would. It would be a panic move. Now let me check something here. Let's try something. Stay with me 1 second, guys. If you don't see me, uh, hang on, hang on. I'm trying to find something here. I'm trying to look up the MLB free agents, the remaining free agents by position. Um, by see who else is available. For some reason it's not opened up. Hill, I could be. I think he's right behind. I think he's behind Seth Lugo. Look at Seth Lugo from the Royals. He's like probably the front runner for the Cy Young Award. It's Seth Lugo looks really good, really good. All right, that's not popping up on here. So let me see if I can get it on my phone. MLB free agents by position. Okay. I'm gonna see what other pitchers are still available. I'm gonna go starting pitchers here. Well, just for giggles here, left fielders, right fielders, starting pitchers. Let's have a look. Sign. Oh my God. Zach Greinke is available. Rich Hill is 44 years old. Noah Syndergaard, Thor. Um, Syndergaard. Who else here? Madison Bumgarner. Tommy Malone. Drew Rukinski. Those are the guys we know that are free agents right now. They're available. They want to trade for relief pitchers. If any, wow, Anthony Bass, right-handed pitcher, 36-year-old right-handed pitcher. Brad Hand, lefty, looks like he's available. Who else? Jackson Stevens, Brad Boxberger. Actually, no, Jackson Stevens signed a one-year deal. Never mind him. Aaron Loop, but Boxberger's available. Brett Martin, 29-year-old right-handed pitcher. Matt Whistler. Mark Melanson, who's 39, former Yankee. Nick Whitgren. Texas Buckeye, thank you so much, my friend. You're the king of Texas. I appreciate you. Thank you for your always generosity. I appreciate that. Thank you. Jarlin Garcia. Sam Coonrod. Ryan Tepera. Matt Bush. Juris Familia. Daniel Norris. Caleb Smith. Jimmy Nelson. Alex Reyes. That's it for the relievers. So, you know, the Negro League stats. Yeah, I mean, I got to take a deeper look at them, but I like the fact that they're being included into baseball. So, which is kind of cool. Hank Aaron's, well, his career stats are, except with the career home runs, his career stats are, you know, I would say superior to Bonds. But Bonds had a more dominant stretch of career than Bonds than Hank Aaron did. That's for sure. He was on like unstoppable for like a decade. No. And I agree too, Stephen. Greinke could not handle New York. No one said the Peugeot. They did before. Somebody had insisted that the Yankees sign Barrett Trower. Clemenza. Somebody already insisted it. Yeah. Aaron had 100 home runs in the Negro League before he got to the majors. Does that mean he's in 800s? That'd be interesting to see. I gotta look at that. I have to look at that, Joe Brown. But of any of those names, gang, can you think of anybody that the Yankees might get? Starting pitchers, relievers. Can you think of anybody of those free agents or trades you would like to see them trade for? Before I wrap it up, I just wanted to get your take on it and get your feedback. Any of those names appeal to you? Not too much to me, but that's just me. So I want to know what your take is. No one, right? Yeah, Constantine. I agree. None of those guys. Like, no, who are those guys going to be a difference maker? No. Ryan Weathers of the Marlins. Because Trevor Bauer will be a problem for the Yankees clubhouse, a problem for the team chemistry. Yeah. This is one reason why teams are not signing, because he's a problem wherever he goes, unfortunately. This is a good point too, Buckeye. Hunts juice and Aaron was clean, and he got that right. Brad Hand, I could see. Austin Gomber. Not even. Tell him, Clemenza. Oh, Clemenza. I do too. I agree, Clemenza. Like, it's, you know, It's going to be some dude that we never heard of that's going to turn into a good pitcher here. They found something that they like. So, who knows what the hell it's going to be, but it sounds as if it's going to be that way. I think Cabrera's hurt, Stephen B. I think Luzardo's not hurt, but he's going to cost a half a ransom. And the White Sox pitcher that we both like is Gerrit, left-handed reliever. He's a good left-handed reliever. Yeah, I'm saying, Alex. I mean, I think I don't know if he's back off the IL yet. Now let me take a look at Clayton Beeter. Let's see. Clayton Beeter. Clayton Beeter. Okay. When does he return? When does he return? Let me pull up. Let me add IL to this. IL doesn't really give us any. It just said as of May 22nd, he was on the main minor league IL with a little bit of a shoulder problem. That's it. Yeah, exactly, Buckeye. We're not going to be the only team with injuries. No way. Bobby Brown, why do you ask that? Why do you ask if I have connections in the front office? I'm trying to get my cat out of here. Okay. There we go. Chase McDermott. Tyler Anderson. Yeah, I could see Weaver getting a spot start. I could see, Poteet getting some spot starts. I could see a combination of guys getting some time here. So, yeah, we'll see. Watching the other YouTube channel on here. What other YouTube channel on other YouTube channel on here? They claim to have connections, including friends in the. Who are they? You were wondering if it was me, but another channel said they had connections. Which channel? And I know one channel that says they have connections all the time. Just name the channel, Bobby Brown. Yeah, exactly, Stephen B. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's gonna be interesting, Billy, to see what they do. They went into bullpens. I have no idea. It's gonna be really interesting to see. Yeah, exactly, Buckeye. Yeah. If you're admitting there's another channel that admits they have inside connections, why are you wondering if it's me if you've never heard me say that myself? Just out of curiosity, Bobby Brown. Yeah. But this is where we stand right now, gang. This is where we stand, right? The Yankees are in a tough spot. I'm guessing Cashman's going to be on the phone for for the foreseeable future, and we'll see what they do, see what he does, see what type of roster, and expect a decent amount of pitching related roster moves to happen in the next several days or weeks and so on and so forth. So I mean, Cody Poteet's going to be a roster move, and exactly, exactly, yeah, 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 yeah. And it's just it's too much real talk from the trolls. So I'm not calling you a troll, Bobby Brown. I do not work with NYYU. I have no affiliation NYYU. I have no affiliation with them at all. None. This is an independent channel. This is me. This is our 161 family. So I'm not affiliated with them. I do not work with them. I know that they say that all the time. So that's everybody knows that. And we get a lot of trolls from that channel coming on here. So they don't have connections in the front office. Mm, zero. Zero. Right, Buckeye? None. If they did, why don't they bring them on the channel? You know? A free agent pitcher, yeah, well, this is true, Joe. I mean, it's unless somebody's actively doing something, right? So, um, we'll see who's game ready and all that stuff. Exclusive interviews? You mean recording interviews that other people make and claim it to be theirs? Nah. I have interviews with players on this channel too. I've had players. I've had Jabba Chamberlain on this channel, former Yankee pitcher. I've had other people on this channel too. I've had Chase Hampton. Yep. I've had Tyler Hardman. I've had Jared Stern. A lot of Yankees prospects. Yep. But exclusive interviews, but let them say what they want to say. Whatever. No, they did not get an exclusive interview with Cole. They recorded someone else's footage of taking an interview with Cole. That wasn't them. Did you see them on screen? I don't know, Stephen B. Opt outs. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Granky, I have a bad feeling about Granky now. Yeah, they get interview clips and footage from other places and play it on their channel. You never see them on the channel interviewing the player. So Bobby Brown, you have to ask them that. I don't speak for them. I'm not saying anything, Bobby. Yeah, Trevor Bauer's not going to happen. Unfortunately, he's not going to happen. Yeah, it could be clickbait. You're damn right, Buckeye. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I don't, whatever. Guy with the strong accent who acts like I have no idea who that is. No idea who that is, Bobby Brown. I haven't heard anything, Jack. I haven't heard anything. Where is he going to sign if he didn't sign with the Yankees? I wonder what Michael K is talking about. I think too. I think too, Clemens. New York is too much for him. He couldn't handle New York in his prime years. I don't think he can handle it at 40. So, Side comment. When did he say that, Bobby Brown? How's it for the Mets? I don't know, Joseph. I'm not sure. Yeah, enough. Yeah, I mean, you could be trying to bait me into saying something about him, which I'm not going to do. So I don't waste my time talking about the channel. The Noah Syndergaard, yeah, they can get him on the cheap, maybe. He's got a big arm. Well, we keep it real here too, Bobby Brown. So we keep it real here too. Let them make all the claims they want. Let them. Whatever. Don't watch them, so I can't talk about them. Reese Olson. It's a name I haven't heard in a little bit. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Syndergaard's got a big arm, but I don't know. He could be a long relief guy, like a spot start long relief. Like he could be somebody who can probably throw some darts for a couple innings and that's it, right? So, um, Matt Bumgarner, I don't know. He was terrible with the Diamondbacks, so I'm not sure if he has anything left in the tank. He was definitely not. I mean, he wasn't a big arm like Verlander. Verlander's a power pitcher, so different type of style. But he was money in the postseason. So yeah, exactly. Thank you, Texas. We don't waste our time. We're grown ups. We like to just be grown ups on this channel. So I hear you, Billy. Exactly. He's the consigliere. Very important member of the family. Very important member of the family. Well, if anybody could turn Noah Syndergaard into something unique, it would be somebody like Matt Blake. So, I mean, Verlander's a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think Greinke's going to be. I don't know if he'll be a first ballot, but I think he's going to make it into the Hall of Fame too. Greinke, Verlander, no doubt about it. I think he's going to go first round, first ballot. Just like Scherzer, I think he's going to go first round. I think Miguel Cabrera is going to go first round. Pujols, Yadi Molina, Michael. I think he's going to go in Hall of Fame. I don't know if it'll be first round, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was first round. I think he's pretty long in too. Clemenza, yeah. And Verlander is definitely going to go to Hall of Fame. I can't wait to him to just retire. I can't wait. You know exactly, Buckeye. Exactly. Sleep with the fishes. That's right. We don't want people to be sleeping with the fishes. That's right. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? Kyle Gibson. Where the hell's he been, Kyle Gibson? Yeah. Yeah, and he was pretty good with the Dodgers, but I mean, I don't think the Dodgers big market is like the Yankees big market. It's a completely different. You're dealing with a hornet's nest here in New York. There's no doubt about it, right? So yeah, we do our thing here. Zach, thank you, Consigliere. We do our thing here. We welcome people, we treat them with respect, and that's it. Yeah, Bobby, let's last chance to behave now. Behave now. Tiffany, we were just talking about it's a good question. I don't know whether they're gonna call up somebody or try to do some kind of trade or sign somebody off of um free agency. I don't know. I mean, we mentioned Yoindris Gomez. He's an arm, promising arm. You got Clayton Beater coming off injury. You got Will Warren, guys that have been developed to come up to this point that we were hoping to see this year. So that could happen. Will Warren's been struggling recently. Beater's been on the IL. So I don't know. Really don't know. So, Bobby, it's too bad. Bye. Yeah, and no more of that NYYU garbage. He's gone, gang. Sorry for not blocking him early. I tried to give him a shot, but we do respect everyone. Yeah, you got that right. Let me give everybody a chance too. But once they start acting like that, so let's put the name calling all stuff in there. Oh, it's a huge, massive culture difference. Massive culture difference. You're 100% right, Buckeye. Yeah, he's gone now. Don't see any Bobby. Bobby's gone, baby. I wouldn't be surprised if he was trolling for NYYU, trying to start a little something, trying to bait me into saying something while saying that Pete is saying something over there. Yeah. He's saying if you have a problem, just come on and say it face to face or tell me in person, dude. Don't act like a tough guy unless you can back it up in person. Period. Yeah. I appreciate you, Consigliere. That's why you're the man. That's why you're an important member of the family. Austin Gomber, Colorado. Austin Gomber. Let's look up Austin Gomber just so we can see what he's got here. Austin Gomber. Okay. 6 foot. He's a big guy. So lefty. 30-year-old lefty. Okay. He is, let's see. Trying to and 1-2 with 2.76 ERA, 41 Ks and 58 innings pitched. Is he a starter or a long reliever or something? Let's look up his contract. Contract. Yeah, and it sounded like he was fishing. Yeah, exactly. Crap for bait. Exactly. It sounded like he was just trying to bring something back over there to give him some, you know, ammunition for whatever. Spencer Turnbull's with the Phillies, right? Is he out of the pen now? I don't see Austin Gomber's contract. He signed a 1-year, $1.6 million deal. When the hell? He's a free agent 2026, so he's got this year and next year of control or free agency. So, but he's a lefty too, so you can get him on the cheap. Maybe it's not a bad one. I like the ideas. I like the ideas. 1-0 Angels already. Shoot. Oh my gosh, what are they doing already, Angels? Scores. Into the second. Logan O'Hop, home run to deep left. Okay. All right, already. Freaking believable. We'll see. That's right. Exactly. Make you a non-source sort. Damn right, man. Gomber was part of our Arenado trade. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is true. Rodon will give that, and then he generally tends to settle in. So hopefully he'll settle in. I don't really know, Chet, if anybody that's worthwhile pursuing it. In all honesty, maybe Adam Ottavino for the bullpen, but I don't know. I'd rather get a lefty arm, but we'll see. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Win 6 out of 9. Yeah, and then if we win 2 out of 3 in the next series, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah. Be interesting to see what teams will be willing to trade with the Yankees. Jeremiah Estrada. Let's see. Jeremiah Estrada stats. Let's pull them up here. 2-0 with a 0.55 ERA. 16 innings pitched, 28 Ks. He's 25-year-old right-handed pitcher. See with the Mets, he's with the Padres. He's with the Padres now. If I'm thinking of the right, am I looking at the right Jeremiah Estrada? Jack, am I looking at the right one? Yeah. Tanner Scott, AJ Puck. We've talked about a lot of these guys before. Want a guy who does not need a shave and a haircut. Yeah. True. Billy, I don't think they're gonna be ready. I don't think they can handle what you're gonna serve them, man. It's gonna be too much on their platter. I think you're right, Clemens. I don't know if they're ready for your S. That's why you're at another level, man. That's why you're a made man. It's just that's how we do it. Jack. See, what? Why is this guy? I mean, I like this guy Jeremiah Estrada from the Padres. That's for sure. But let me see. Let me click the Mets. METS Mets. 25-year-old. Yeah, saying he's with the Padres. That's saying here 0-0 with a 2.08 ERA. The hell? Yeah, I keep getting by Jeremiah Estrada 2-0 with a 0.55 ERA. Jeremiah Estrada gets record 13 strikeouts. 13 straight strikeouts. Jesus. Yeah, and this is Jeremiah with the Padres. Wait a minute. So he's a reliever. Well, I like this Jeremiah Estrada. Hunter Green from, oh my God, can you imagine that? Hunter from the Reds? Damn. Estrada's closing for the Padres. Okay. Yeah, I think your timetable's right. I think it's about 8 to 10 weeks for Schmidt. I would agree. Jack Ladder, yeah. Yeah. I would pass, unfortunately, for Jack Ladder. On Jack Ladder, yeah, pass on him. I agree, Tiffany. It's just like if they're gonna bring in somebody, I hope it's somebody who's going to be a good fit. Otherwise, I hope they bring up the guys that they've already been developing that are familiar with the Yankee system, Yankee way, right? So, um, but this is the first real test of the Yankees rotation, right? This they've done a lot. Was that against us? Damn. Okay. No surprise. uh the rotations performed admirably without Cole. This is the first time, and Schmidt was an important part of that rotation. Now he's out. We're missing, 40% of our starting rotation now. That's a tough one. And they showed him in a Mets uniform, really, in Puerto Rico? Interesting. Yeah, it says he's on the Padres. But again, like they're also putting uh, Juan Soto in the Mets uniform too. So I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look this up. Oswald Peraza, yeah. Now that DJ LeMahieu is gonna be back, it's gonna be even less time for Oswald Peraza. So they got to do something. You know, I don't know, man. You know, I, it's a tough one. It really is a tough one. And I don't if you can get pitching for Oswaldo and Glaber, maybe. I mean, I like Oswaldo because of his versatility. Having Birdie would have helped. Now he's going to miss some time too, John Birdie. So it'd be nice if Oswald Peraza comes back sooner than later too, and make it a little bit easier to make somebody like Oswaldo or Glaber expendable. But until then, I think I don't know if that's going to happen. Like, the benefit of having a super depth in those infield positions is to have somebody like you know but we need these guys to be healthy too. Otherwise, you would be trading part of your future with like Oswaldo or something like that. So, and but at some point they're going to choose between one of these guys, one or two of them. So, Jesus Cesardo with the Marlins, these guys got 3 years of control up too. Um, Ryan Feltner do a blubbery. Oh damn! Guy get him from Colorado. Maybe put him in Matt Blake's hands. Let him work with him. Yeah, Jorge Lopez is available. Get cut from the Mets yesterday after his outburst. So they probably could get a better haulback for Peraza, especially now that he's healthy again. I would agree. Well, exactly. I think the same. I think the same applies to Jason Dominguez. I keep him in the minors until there's a spot for him in the majors. There's no spot for him in the majors this year, Dominguez, right? So, and I would not be opposed to letting Oswaldo go into third base either. I wouldn't, and just have DJ be the roving utility guy, because he could back up Rizzo, he could back up second base, like you know. Oswaldo seems to be more in tune, like connected with the guys, and more personable than Oswald Peraza too. But he's getting a lot more chances than Oswald Peraza. So I'll say, what does a Volpe contract statue? I mean, at least 100 million. But if he keeps playing the way he's playing, and they wait much longer, he's going to wind up costing as much as Bobby Witt's going to cost now, 200 something million. So that's why I want to extend him, hopefully through all of his prime years before he gets Bobby Witt expensive. And if he keeps playing this way, he will. He will. Yeah, I like Oswaldo Cabrera. I do. Marlins will definitely ask for the future of the kids. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see what Cashman can get. You know, and we gave some pretty decent pitching for Juan Soto, but that's Juan Soto. So Brooklyn Juice in the house was good. We are gonna wrap. I was gonna wrap this up in a second. I just wanted to get everybody's feel on, the Clark Schmidt news. But go focus on the game. I want to go focus on the game too. If I'm up, Afterward, I will go live so we could do a post game. If not, I'll recap it tomorrow. But have a great night, everybody. If I don't see you later, thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support, appreciate for combating that troll. And we got to neutralize these guys and gals. We got to neutralize. And if I don't catch them, believe me, anybody that's a mod, zap them. You can zap them. And again, I don't know why we keep getting these. I have no idea, Brooklyn Juice. Somebody's trying to create it. They keep coming on here and trolling. So we don't troll them. So I have no idea. No idea. We don't talk about him on this channel. So Sandy Alcantara, I don't know. I mean, is he healthy? But yeah, have a great night, everybody. Brooklyn Juice, we don't know. Like, no idea. I have no explanation for that. Again, we don't talk about him here. But they seem to talk about us a lot. So they seem to come on here and troll us a lot. I don't know. You know, I have no idea. How many to 21K? All right, around, let's see. I am, well, the channel's 88 away from 20K. 88 away. So if anybody hasn't subbed to this channel, please do. It hasn't hit the like button yet. Hit that like button. You know, let's let me see how I can make people a mod here. I haven't figured out how to do it yet, Concierti. I will look into how to do this on StreamYard. I used to be able to do it through YouTube directly, but I use StreamYard now. And I have no idea how to make somebody a mod on StreamYard. You know, I have no idea. But Concierti, I will look into it. That you have my word there. They probably are, Stephen Bay, because we have a special community, tight knit community, and we don't spend our time bashing other people. We don't do that. You know. So, but yes, it's true. We get trolled. It's all good. We got a good community. I'll say this: ignorance is not a virtue. Okay, it's not keeping it real. It's not telling it like it is. Not a virtue. So we'll keep doing our thing. They can do their thing. It's all good. It's all good. So we'll keep it rocking and rolling. We're gonna take this to the top, baby, and hopefully you all come along with the ride. But I love all of you. You're the best. Have a great night. Talk to you later.